Here we have a problem on geometry. In the figure above, find the value of x. Okay, now let me consider the triangle we have over here in the given figure. So this is an equilateral triangle because it is mentioned in the figure itself. Okay, if a triangle is equilateral, all the three sides must be equal in length and all the three interior angle measures must be equal. Then the measure of each angle must be 60 degrees. So here 60 degree, here 60 degree, and here 60 degree. So that when I add the three interior angle measures over here, they all will add up to 180 degree, and it satisfies the angle sum property of the triangle. Okay, now let's consider the angle measure over here. This is x and this is 60 degree. Then what is the angle measure over here? This is x positive 60 degree. So because here we have x and this part is 60. So when I combine these two angle measures, I am getting x positive 60. Okay, and also the question says L1 and L2 are parallel. So the two lines over here are parallel. So and also this is the third line segment which intersects the given two lines L1 and L2. So whenever two parallel lines intersected by the third line, which is called transversal, and the angle measure we have over here and the angle measure we have over here are called alternate interior angles, and they must be equal in measure. So already we know the measure of the angle over here, that is x positive 60. The same angle measure we have for this one. So because these two angle measures, the angle measure over here, the angle measure we have over here, are alternate interior angles, they are equal. Okay, now I got the measure of the angle over here. And also let's consider the two markings over here in the yellow color triangle. So these two markings indicates these two sides of the yellow color triangle are equal in length. In a triangle, if two sides are equal in length and the angles which are opposite to the equal sides must be equal in measure. So the angle measure over here and the angle measure over here are opposite to the sides of equal length. So this angle measure and the angle measure over here must be equal. Already we know that the measure of the angle measure over here, that is x positive 60. Then what must be the angle measure over here? It has to be x positive 60, the same angle. So because this one is opposite to this side and this one is opposite to this side. So these two angle measures are opposite to the sides of a triangle which are equal in length. So that's why I'm saying these two angle measures are equal. Okay, now let's consider the angle measure we have over here, the angle measure we have over here. This is x positive 60 and this is 7x. So these two angles together form a straight angle, that is the angle on the straight line over here. Already we know that the measure of an angle which is on the straight line is 180 degree. That is the straight angle measures 180 degree. Since this x positive 60 and 7x together form a straight angle, and these two angle measures must add up to 180. That is x positive 60 positive 7x must be equal to 180 because these two angles together form a straight angle. Okay, so now we can combine the like terms x and 7x. Then I'm getting x positive 7x will become 8x positive 60 equals to 180. Okay, to solve for x, I have to isolate x. For that, I have to get rid of all the values around the variable x. So first, I subtract 60 from both sides. When I do so, this positive 60, negative 60 will cancel out. I'm getting 8x on the left side. When I subtract 60 from 180, I'm getting 120. So now I divide both sides by 8. When I divide both sides by 8, this 8 will cancel out. I'm just getting x on the left side. So when I divide 120 by 8, I'm getting 15. So the value of x is 15.